very few people will ever experience what that feels like. So our referee today, animated, is from the United States, Tori Penso. This is her 5th game at these finals. Most recently, actually took charge of England's win over Australia here. Britt Mayo and Catherine Nesbitt are her assistants. The VAR team lead is Tatiana Guzman of Nicaragua, just as it was when New Zealand played Norway in Auckland in the opening game. So let's have a look at the two starting 11s. First, Spain, no Alexei Putellas. Incredibly, goalkeeper Kata Koi had never played for a country until a couple of weeks ago. At the back, Irina Paredes has played every minute of every game here. In midfield, Bon Mati and Abigera have had sensational tournaments. Hermoso drops into the middle three today, so that Salma Parayuelo starts up front, having come on and scored against both the Dutch and Sweden in their change strip of all blue, with Spain in their home jerseys of the red and dark blue. The 9th FIFA Women's World Cup final. Jess Carter with the early long ball downfield. And Millie Bright will deal with that. Amy Chapman, what a marvellous. So familiar, of course, with so many of her opponents today. In many people's book, England are slight favourites.
Yeah, it's been a really difficult one to decipher between these two. Both had slowish starts in this tournament, but England have really found their form, and they've got an absolute tactician of a coach. So have a look at that initial challenge. There's going to be some strong early challenges, so both teams try and set the tempo.
England with today. Bronze with the throw. Kira Walsh back to Lucy Bronze. It was an awkward one. Russo couldn't quite control it. And Kemp's reactions were good. But Kata Koi will not be unhappy to make the first save of the game.
Kadina's asking the question around a foul from Ella Toon there. It was certainly shoulder to shoulder. A few bodies, but a soft effort in the end.
It was almost a very good ball. Rachel Daly managed to cut it out. Greenwood is there. Offside against England, against Russo. Olga Carmona takes the free kick. Her stunning goal knocked Sweden out in the semi-final stage. Yet again, the Swedes falling in the final four, just when they'd equalised. Hermoso with the pass, and Bon Mati has space outside. It finds Redondo. This is dangerous. Redondo's cross isn't maybe the right selection, but Mariana Caldente will keep it alive. Find Hermoso. Hermoso's ball into the box, cut out by Carter, collected by Bon Mati. This is very dangerous. Redondo at the back post. It's a goal kick, and England will be relieved of that.
Bon Mati having her first big moment of this match, finding space and driving hard. She's got so much pace and a nicely timed ball out wide. Didn't quite get the final cross it deserved.
Irina Paredes to Kata Koi. Onabache. It's a throw into England. Teresa Abegera has arguably been the best midfielder of her type in this tournament, sitting in front of the back four.
This will be a battle of the midfields today. Of course, Kira Walsh, she missed a few games with that injury scare early on this tournament for England. Guys who trade for Barcelona will know these players exceptionally well.
Well, Lauren James didn't make it into the 11, suspended, of course, for the red card, which meant she didn't feature for England in the quarter-final or the semi-final, having played such a huge part. That was tidy from bronze, having played such a huge part, James, in the group stage. Tough choices for Serena Wiegmann to make. Hermoso. That was a lovely idea, cut out by Greenwood. Mary Earps. Might be her first touch at the England goalkeeper. She's found bronze. Good distribution. Spain are the top scorers in the tournament with 17. That's 4 more than England. Almost half of England's goals came in the thumping win over China, of course.
What's most impressive about Spain's goals is they come from a number of different players, from starters, from substitutes. They play some of the most beautiful football that we've seen this tournament.
Oh, that's nicely done. Onabache here for Spain. Really well covered by Rachel Daly. Very comfortable, Daly, as an orthodox left back, or a wing back as she is in this formation. Parriuela into Bonmati. It's Hemp. No foul. Hemp with the forward ball, and the race is on. Codina looks favourite and wins that race.
Well, if you can't go around them, go through them, says Hemp. She'll be looking to turn and face players every time she gets the ball. She's so clever at that.
Here's Carmona. Summer Pereira, that's a foul. A free kick to England. Right on the shoulder of England's defender.
Did look like a bit of an accidental ankle tap here. She's just clipped the foot of Millie Bright. You can see the pressure Millie's going to be under tonight. They do play with that back three, so at times they are caught in these one-on-one positions, and Spain have got so much pace to burn in behind.
She's only 19. She's the only teenager in the squad, actually. Became Spain's youngest ever player in the World Cup finals when starting against Costa Rica in the group stage.
We've seen Spain dominate the youth championships, the youth World Cups for a number of years now, and some of their best players are in their prime. This could not have come at a better time.
Well, 10 minutes have been played. Spain's passing has been a little crisper than England so far. It was a foul by Lucy Bronze, which was certainly crisp. England have possession. Hemp trying to wriggle through. Well, Russo in the end dispossessed.
It's a cheap turnover from Spain originally, and great little quick tempo, and Russo finds space inside the box at full stretch, asking questions of the Spanish defence.
They never turn off Russo and Hemp, do they? Ever. Saw it with the Hemp goal against Colombia in the quarter-final and the goal against Australia in the semi-final. You cannot give them a sniff. In goes the corner kick, up goes Kata Koy, and she took it beautifully.
That'll give Koy a bit of confidence. Her first real aerial battle for the game. She hasn't been troubled too many times throughout this tournament, but she has stepped up, like you said, inexperienced, but really growing.
Actually won the Golden Glove for best goalkeeper at the 2018 Under-17s World Cup. Pareo beautifully around the corner. Moso. Pareo to her left-hand side. Redondo arriving inside the England penalty area. Pareo with the cross. They are asking questions of England, no doubt about that.
Yeah, they're finding so much space, and Hermoso, she's involved with everything, that link-up play. You can see how confident they are playing out. It's wonderful triangle football there. Hermoso slips the ball in nicely, but Paruelo unable to find Redondo in the box. Didn't have a lot to target.
I think he'd be quite pleased with their passing rhythm in this first 13 minutes of the game. Oh, Paruelo, brilliant feet. Onabache got the cross in through Daly. Well, Greenwood's clearance flicked out to play for an England goal kick, but she is already lighting up this final.
She looks lively, doesn't she? Happy to take players on the outside, cut inside. She probably had the right to shoot here at the top of the 18-yard box.
Russo on Carmona. It's going to be a free kick to Spain. Hermoso. What a wonderful tournament she's had. And she gets the ball away. Right to Walsh. Walsh immediately under pressure. Free kick is given against Mariana Caldente. Jorge Villa wasn't too pleased about that decision.
The Spanish team, this full of Barcelona players, 7 of them on this starting sheet. Know Kira Walsh so well. They've trained with her day in, day out. They know how she finds those pockets, and England use her so much trying to play out.
Bronze. Stanway here. Stanway's ball in. Hooked out just about by Paredes. Collected for England by Ella Toon. Daly. Oh, off the woodwork from Hem. Bracho with the clearance. So unfortunate. Within a matter of centimetres of striking first, England. Codina, nicely done. Abigera to Carmona.
Hardly time to take a breath here. What a golden opportunity for England. It was really well worked in the box.
Carter has done well. So close.
Rachel Daly, lovely composure for the layoff there. And Hemp thought she'd done everything, just to be denied by the woodwork.
That's well won. But No one in blue to chase it. Well, England do generally score in the first half of World Cup finals matches. They've only failed to do that in one of their last 11. That was in this finals, in the round of 16 match against Nigeria, which of course they prevailed in the end. This is dangerous. Parrier in the middle, no touch! Oh, and somehow kept out by Earps to deny Alba Redondo. Huge chances at either end.
What a ball in, what a delivery into the box, and we may see another one yet.
Hermoso. Carmona's dug that out. Carter with the clearance. Bache. Onabache for Spain. Abejera. Bonmati. Bache to provide an overlap. Daly covering. Onabache again. Bonmati. Well, it's a good cross. Lucy Bonds was there. England are under all kinds of pressure here. Russo. It's collected by Codina. England cannot get out. Millie Bright got a very good challenge in. Now they might. That's well worked. Here's Hemp. Walsh. England wisely, I think, not getting carried away and charging upfield. What a brilliant spell for the Spanish.
Yeah, they're phenomenal in attack. Some really well worked attacking third play, and you can see how much they commit.
Spain are looking for offside. I don't think Russo is. First time. Now the flag goes up. It wouldn't have counted.
They really commit numbers forward in attack.
Look at
Spain
that
is,
possession.
look at the possession. Incredible. They love to hold on to the ball. This will be foreign territory for the English.
Well, Lauren Hemp against the woodwork. Then Alba Redondo denied by Mary Earps. This is worth seeing again.
Caruello just got her timing wrong on that one. She just couldn't get any contact, but Redondo does really well. It's a tight angle, straight into Earps. He had one target in Redondo who couldn't get across the goalkeeper.
Well, it was a let-off for England. Salma Pereira arguably should have scored, actually. Didn't really get any meaningful contact on the cross. But Hemp has hit the bar. And Walsh has fed Russo here, and Hemp is in the middle. And for once, the understanding between the two broke down because Abejera was there for Spain. Right, a little bit clumsy into the back of Pereira, and it's a free kick to Spain.
Yeah, Millie Bright, a little audacious in that tackle. She has to stick really tight or drop off, and you can't get Paraleo turn and face you with the pace she has. Professional foul from Bright.
Codina. Look at the space here. Bonmati won't quite reach it. It's just as well from England's point of view. This Spanish midfield bears the hallmark of pretty much every Spanish midfield.
Yeah, there's some similarities, particularly Bonmati has been likened by Pep Guardiola to Iniesta, so you can see it's a Spanish way of football, it's the way of life, it's the Barcelona way of life as well. They're so comfortable in tight areas.
Caldente to Hermoso. Caldente again, good foot in. 10. That was At the very least, a free kick. And Napache knew exactly what she was doing there. Stepped across Lauren Hemp, who's had all three of England's attempts in the game so far. Napache knew exactly where the danger lies. Free kick only. Georgia Starmade to take this. We'll have a pause in play while someone is dealt with.
It's been electric opening 23 minutes, hasn't it? Both teams really could have had their opportunities on goals. Both teams could have capitalised. They're soaking in the atmosphere.
Well, if the next three quarters are as good as the first quarter have been, we are in for a treat. England's free kick, Stanway over it. A little bit of backspin on the ball. Picked out by Hermoso. Sama Payuelo. It's done well, actually. Olga Carmona's an absolute train down that left. Bronze for Walsh, for bronze. Mariana Caldente is left in her wake. Offside. Russo was just behind Carmona.
Lucy Bronze just oozes confidence, doesn't she? She is one of the best, if not the best, fullback in the world, and she's really been relishing this new formation that England have taken up since that second game of this World Cup, where they went three at the back, and she becomes a bit more of a fullback, has all rights to go forward and contribute to the attack as much as she likes.
The most shots Spain have faced in the first half of the game in this tournament is 3. England have already had 3. Redondo drifting inside dangerously. Paredes away to Carmona. Alex Greenwood there for England, and Walsh effectively to Stanway. There was a little bump there between Russo and Codina, which just took the pace out of Russo's run. Codina is...
That's the one thing I think England are missing, is actually that run in behind. Both Russo and Hemp like to get the ball. They like to come in and get it at their feet, but very rarely making that run in behind. I don't think they have the pace.
Carmona, well won by Bronze. Abegera, Bonmati, and Redondo. Good challenge that. I think it went out of play off Onapache. It did. It's going to be a goal kick. Good decision, that. From the officials and from Daly. It's taken something special to beat Mary Earps in this tournament. Paredes, Bache, Almost got away from her, actually. Redondo. That's a foul. Just arriving slightly late. Ayuela. Carter's there. Bronze. Jess Carter. Lucy Bronze. The confidence to come in field. Now she'll look for the pass. It was blocked off by Bonmati. Abejera, that's a good ball. Carmona's providing the overlap. Here she comes. 1-0 Spain. Olga Carmona had only ever scored one international goal in her life at the start of this week. Now she's scored one in a World Cup semi-final and one in front.
And what a finish from the left back. She's had an electric start, and it started from Lucy Bronze with a powerful run with nothing to work with. And then they were so exposed on this left-hand side. Here comes the overlapping run from Olga. Low and hard into the bottom corner. Mary Earps has been so hard to beat all tournament, but Olga makes no mistake.
That is a quite brilliant finish from one of the players of the tournament. Spain's captain strikes them in front. And England are behind for only the second time in the entire tournament. And that deficit lasted just 7 seconds more than 7 minutes against Colombia in this very stadium. England came from behind against Colombia to win, remember, and they are the only side to have achieved that in the knockout stage. But Spain are in front with half an hour played.
Well, they have looked the more likely of the two teams. They've had some really nice moments. And it was triggered off that run from Lucy Bronze, who was well out of position. She didn't have a lot to work with in front of her. She headed cross country and then left very exposed on that left-hand side.
England, who didn't concede at all in qualifying for this World Cup finals and who had only conceded 3 times during these World Cup finals, are now behind in the match which matters most. And most so with the forward ball. Ayuelo here. Very difficult to tie up and contain. Stanway away. Walsh. Alex Greenwood. Walsh finding a little bit of room and finding the pass. Rachel Daly into Lauren Hemp. Good play by Hemp. Really well-timed challenge by Una Bacic.
It's a great driving run from Hemp. She had to go alone, didn't have a lot to work with. As Spain really pushing England back into their own half, making it terribly difficult for them to get out.
Here is Hemp. Does she want a corner? The referee has to think about it and says not. Look at the run and the finish.
That's an exceptional finish, a world-class finish. She had about 30 centimetres to work with.
Here's Codina. 5 of the last 7 World Cup finals, the side who scored first have won. This passage of play now up to half-time is crucial for England.
Spain definitely winning that territory battle at the moment. When they attack, they've attacked with numbers. And England, they look quite isolated up the top. It's really Hemp and Russo trying to go it alone.
Greenwood. Daly. That's a good-looking ball by Bright. Lucy Bronze tried to get it past Carmona. Caldente coming very deep on that left-hand side. Paredes to Bache. Irina Paredes. Cariuelo given space. Hermoso. They love nothing better than doing this, Spain. Hermoso. Daly there for England. Bright. Russo. Bonmati. Hemp tried to take her out. Bonmati finds Caldente. Carmona. We're into the last 10 minutes of normal time in this first half, and there is no question that Spain will feel that they deserve this lead. England have had their moments. Hemp hit the crossbar, but for the most part they've been fully employed trying to keep the Spanish at arm's length, and it's not easy. And that's a free kick.
See Stanway getting frustrated there. She's not been able to get a lot of possession in this game, nor has Ella Toon. They are losing this midfield battle against some of the best midfielders in the world, you must say.
You can almost see the cogs whirring. She's lost one World Cup final, Serena Wiegmann. She doesn't want another on her CV. But Spain have a free kick. Teresa Abejera is going to take this. And there's threats everywhere. It's coming around the back, volleyed away by Bright, and then left-footed wide of the post by Irina Paredes.
I really should have done better on this deflection here. She just puts it back in the mixer with that original header. Chops nicely for her, just doesn't get the connection.
And Earps has put that straight out of play. The amount of meaningful possession England have had inside the Spanish half has been really minimal in the last 15-20 minutes or so.
You can see in the wider shot from above how many players Spain commit forward. They have no one anywhere near the halfway line. Every player committed to the attack.
Hermoso, lovely feet that. Cross didn't quite match it. Carter. Play on, says Tori Pencer, the referee from the United States. Bache.
Spain are so impressive with the ball, but the work they do pressing from the front, they're one of the most organised teams at winning the ball back up in high areas. It is quite exceptional to watch.
Spain at the moment are a riddle she is trying to work out. There will be a response from Serena Wiegmann, whether it's a tactical change, a personnel change, or there will be plans and processes to turn this back away from Spain, but they're very much in the ascendancy at the moment. Redondo deciding not to use Bacic, blocked by Daly. Ona Bacic. Daly for Hemp. It's an England throw-in. Well, Olga Carmona has achieved something that Maren Minert last achieved, that is being a European to score in a semi-final and a final in a Women's World Cup. That was some 20 years ago. Wearing the captain's armband too. And she's only 23 years old. Parrier would have been offside then had she attempted to get onto that. Walsh, Greenwood. That's pocket picked, wasn't it? As Ella Toon, who struggled to really get involved in the game, got beaten to it by Bonmati. Well collected by Hemp. This is a positive run. She turns away from Codina, who's not in the back line now. It's in the middle. Oh, no touch. Offside flag has gone up anyway. Well, Ella Toon scored against Australia here. That would not have counted had she got the touch, but Hemp is England's shining light and best chance, it seems, at the moment. Bright to Carter. Greenwood. Daly. Well marshalled by Codina through to Katakoi. Redondo. Bacic. Double deflection there, it'll be an England throw. Haven't really seen Rachel Daly's range of passing yet, which was such a feature of England's win over Australia in the semi-final.
Yeah, she's been pinned back, doing a lot of defensive work.
That was short from Greenwood to Bright, but Bright made a wall out of herself and managed to hold off Parrier. Hermoso. Bonmati. Difficult to control.
Well, it has been a bit of a masterclass from Spain in this opening stanza. This was that one and only moment from Lauren Hemp, hitting the woodwork. That was some nice, tidy work inside the 18-yard box, but opportunities have been few and far between.
Scooped up towards Ella Toon. Not very decisive defending. Katakoi getting involved where she wasn't needed, really. Carter to Walsh. Bright. Bronze let it go. Carmona got ahead on it. Caldente to Hermoso. Abigera. Just one added minute at the end of the first half, and that tells you just what a great flow there has been about this game. Almost nicked by Carter way up the pitch. And now there's a hole, and Bacek sends away Bonmati. Salma Parallelo in the middle. Not the pass that Bonmati intended. England were in real trouble there. They're not out of it yet either. Abigera. Paredes. Bacek. Oh, good effort. It's clipped the post, I think. Salma Parallelo just clips the outside of the England post with what is the last touch of the half.
It's phenomenal effort here. She's a tight angle. She's managed to get that one on target. Oh, so close to 2 for Spain heading into the sheds.
Lauren Hemp hit the crossbar early for England. That's as good as it got. Olga Carmona, Spain's captain, drilled them in front, and they almost doubled that lead with the last kick of the half. It's half-time in the final. It's Spain 1, it's England 0.
This match is sponsored by Coca-Cola.
Taken off by England manager Serena Wiegman. Kelly and Lauren James are on. The whistle has gone. It'll be a Spanish free kick.
Changed up that back four, obviously getting exposed a few times from that Spanish press.
Yeah, so now have to think about that, the Spanish. England have a free kick. Lucy Bronze is going to take it. Bacek. Spain have made a habit of scoring goals with substitutes. England rather less so. Chloe Kelly's against China, the only time they've netted with one of their replacements. That's a little pull by Kelly. Seen yellow cards given for these.
How good has Olga been? That's a tap one side, run the other. So clever. Such an attacking mindset for a left fullback.
Kelly to Bronze. Oh, that was nicked away beautifully by Bonmati. Salma Parallelo here. Redondo to her right-hand side. She looks further than that and looks for Ona Bacek under pressure from James. Alba Redondo. Lauren James forward, picked off by Abigera. Paredes back into Teresa Abigera. Swinging away from one challenge, getting away from Stanway. And Carter for the Spanish throw.
It's all a bit too easy for this Spanish side, particularly across the midfield, just cruising past Kira Walsh.
That's well kept in play. Redondo here. Pass went straight back here. I don't think he was expecting it. Hemp has managed to win a throw-in. But the early signs are that Spain are still in the ascendancy despite the England double change at half-time. It's Carter with the throw. That's picked off as well. England can't give the ball to Spain because you might wait a long time to get it back again. Olga Carmona, that's well played by Kelly. And Kelly has then lost it. Caldente has support, uses it. Hermoso. Mariona Caldente. Oh, brilliantly through the legs of Bronze. Bonmati. Mariona Caldente. Oh, she wants to hit it with the right foot. Well, she will now. It's deflected. Good save. It's a really good save in the end from Mary Earps.
It's phenomenal. Started from that nutmeg of Lucy Bronze and then straight back into the action. Got herself open at the top of the box. Didn't have a lot of pace, but a real tricky one for Earps to see. There's so many bodies in the way. Took a small deflection as well. That is a full stretch.
I think that would have gone in. Might have kissed the post on its way, but it needed saving. England are on the rack here. Good out of play by Georgia Stanway. That's a real waste. Off the hook for now, England. Kelly, Abigera's there. Caldente. Bronze just kept it away from Hermoso. Stanway forward, nicely round the corner from Hemp, but Elatoon wasn't there. Abigera. Hermoso. Pariello chasing this. Millie Bright had a little bit of a head start. Pariello got a little touch on it, and it's a goal kick to England.
Smart positioning from Millie Bright there. She gave herself just enough room to shepherd that out, to be aware of the runner and give herself enough time.
Birthday girl tomorrow, Millie Bright, a big 3-0. England are quite fortunate. It's not 3-0 on the scoreboard, to be honest. Here's Hemp. James. Can't find Carter. They have to be better in possession.
Yeah, it's sloppy work up front from England. They're obviously looking for James. They know she's got that X factor. She's missed a couple of games for obvious reasons.
Here's Bright. Bronze. Walsh. Greenwood. It's a good run by Elatoon. Bache managed to cut it out, but England have a throw-in. Paredes. Got away from Redondo, that. Bright. Kelly. Bronze. Walsh. Stanway, better from England. Chloe Kelly's ball in, much better from England. And wide. Lauren Hemp. The person you'd want it to fall to.
England's best moment by far. Borderline there, but Chloe Kelly with a lovely delivery, beautiful shape on it, and Hemp. She timed her run perfectly, just under a little bit too much pressure and couldn't connect.
She is the only England player to have an attempt at the Spanish goal in this final so far. That's her fourth. It's England first in 33 minutes of playing time. It was much better. Abigera. Oh, that was a little bit tight. It's just the kind of thing Lauren Hemp feeds on. I think she's a bit unlucky here. She couldn't get a yellow card. It's a trademark to feast upon errors, and there was a sniff of an error. Not that much contact either.
I've seen much worse tackles in this game so far, so it's harsh on Hemp. She's trying to apply as much pressure as possible.
She is the first recipient of a yellow card in this final.
What are your thoughts on the substitutions, taking off your two best scorers in the WSL when you're 1-0 behind? Can understand the formation change, but
well, I suppose it facilitates the formation change. And it gets Chloe Kelly on the pitch, who has a record of scoring goals as a substitute, including in a big final for England. Proof of the pudding is in the eating. Lucy Bronze was straying too far up the touchline before taking that throw in. 10 minutes of the second half have been played with England in this new formation. Not new to them, just new to them in this game. They started this tournament playing a back four. Paredes. Redondo, they move it so quickly. Look at Bonmatigo. It's a corner. She had her hands full there, Alex Greenwood.
yeah, Bonmati with pace to burn. So clever at making those runs from midfield.
Abigera's last corner went straight into the side netting. She'll hope to deliver better. Played short to Hermosa. Stanway is with her, and Stanway's dealt with it. Goal scorer Olga Carmona leaves that for Katakoi. Olga Carmona. Oh yeah, wanted a foul there, she's not getting it. Greenwood. Walsh. Kelly off after this. Carmona looking to cover. Lauren James. Substitutes combined. This is Chloe Kelly. Kira Walsh. Around the back to Carter. It's a shame. Onapache's there. It was nicely worked that by England. Had an overload at the back post momentarily. Greenwood's forward ball. And chased by Ella Toon. Paredes with the clearance.
England are doing a bit better at holding the ball up further forward and waiting for those link-up players. Kelly, James, combining nicely.
Millie Bright. Lucy Bronze. Kemp will chase that. Carmona did well. It's coming straight back at the Spanish defence. Lucy Bronze. Well won Caldente. Mariana Caldente again. Abigera. Carmona, Hermoso. Free kick, Spain. Spain are preparing a substitute of their own. Oyan Hernandez will be coming on shortly. Here's Walsh for England, trying to put it over the top of Olga Carmona. Kelly's there. Ella Toon's in the middle. Lauren Hemp's in the middle. It's a crossbar, isn't it? Kelly swings this in. It must have curled behind the goal, I think.
Yeah, I think it swings out, then comes back in. Otherwise, she was very casual.
Well, here's the change for Spain. And Alvaro Redondo, who had a chance to score for Spain in the first half, is replaced. Oyan Hernandez comes on. Almost an hour played. She started the round of 16 and the quarter-final. Came on as a substitute in all three of their group games. Hernandez missed the semi-final win over Sweden.
I wonder if this might cue somewhat of a formation change. It's certainly a more defensive substitute coming on. Obviously wanting to minimise England's opportunities.
Ella Toon, Walsh, Bright, Bronze. Forward by Lucy Bronze, headed clear by Codina, given away by Hernandez. Won by Pareo. Jenny Hermoso has support. Bonmati. Bonmati! Oh my goodness, that's close. She is a fabulous footballer and has had a brilliant tournament.
She has, and that would have topped it all off. She could have connected with that one. She's so clever with her pace, with her movement, with the spaces she finds. She is arguably the player of the tournament. She's been phenomenal.
Well, I wouldn't argue with you. I would agree with you. I think she's been incredible. Lauren James forward ball. Stand there after it, just too much on it. There was a foul by Stanway as well, which perhaps tells of England's current frustration. Everything hurts for Laia Codina after that. Look at that from Bonmati.
She's a magician in work. The Iniesta of football, of women's football. She's just phenomenal. The way she plays, the style, so flary.
All you can really say is that England have been second best in this final from quite early on in it, and yet it's only 1-0. And that means that they have a chance. Played by Carter. Wright's ball is cut out by Hermoso. Caldente forward. Carriero back to Jenny Hermoso. Bonmati using her body beautifully to hold off Kelly. Now Carmona. Carmona's dart into the penalty area. I think she kept it in. Caldente, can she get a shot away? Spain think there was a handball in there. Palomero is blocked by Millie Bright. Spain say handball. Tori Penso, the referee, says corner. Immediately, the entire Spanish bench said handball.
It certainly took a deflection off some part of the body as we have a look here. I think the Spanish have a point.
Let's look. Ooh. Keira Walsh's, the back of her right hand, it does appear to be away from the body. There is a check.
Could be going from bad to worse for the English here.
Tatiana Guzman is the video assistant referee. Keira Walsh will have her heart in her mouth here. Almost unbearable tension. Trying to plead her case, Keira Walsh. It's out of her hands now, though. The question is, was it off her hand? This does not bode well for England, because referee Tori Penso has been asked to go and have a look at this. Once she has looked and considered, we will be able to hear her verdict. This decision will have an enormous bearing, probably, on this final. It's not one to be rushed. Can't say they haven't looked at it enough times. Let's listen in.
After review, there is a punishable handball by number 4. Decision is penalty.
Penalty to Spain. And I don't think Keira Walsh is too surprised. Spain have a penalty kick and an opportunity to double their lead in this World Cup final. Jenny Hermoso is going to take it. She scored 3 times at this tournament, but she missed a penalty in Spain's first group game against Costa Rica. The third time there's been a penalty in a Women's World Cup final. They've been taken by greats. Marta missed, Rapinoe scored. Which way is it going to go for Hermoso? England say that's not legal. The referee is happy with it. The ball is in contact with the paint of the spot. One of the goals Mary Earps has conceded in this tournament was a Chinese penalty in the group stage. Hermoso. Save! Save by Mary Earps for England. They will check her positioning on the line, but she's kept England alive in this World Cup final.
And this crowd in Sydney have gone berserk.
Chloe Kelly's off after this. Katapoy came, and Kelly with a very high boot indeed. But it was there to be contested for. There was no contact. Here's the save.
And Mary Earps, it's not a terribly well-taken penalty at all from Jenny Hermoso. Mary Earps picks the right side, closes the angle, and it's easy pickings really, and she'll take such a confidence boost out of that, and so will England.
Well, Marion Caldente took and scored a penalty against the Dutch in the quarter-final. And that's exactly what Hemp does. She is a nightmare to play against, Lauren Hemp. Alex Greenwood for England. Hermoso got to put that penalty out of her mind. Looking for Kelly. Kelly's offside. Well, it was a really good game, but it's been reignited by that penalty. Because now England believe again, and suddenly there may be doubts in the back of Spanish minds. Because the opportunity was missed.
This is just that handball. Again, it took them a very long time to come to this decision, but it was a clear penalty and not a very well taken one at all from Hermoso. The opportunity to put Spain ahead in a World Cup final, and she couldn't grab it. England will take so much out of this, but they have to come up with some magic to break down this Spanish team. They need Lauren James on the ball. They need Hemp on the ball.
Could a Spanish penalty become an English platform for a recovery in this game? Can Laia Codina make a recovery? She does not look happy at all. And no is the answer to that. Ivana Andres is coming on. That's a blow for Spain. Andres, who came on against the Dutch in Wellington in the quarter-final and who started their first two matches at this tournament, the win over Costa Rica in Wellington and over Zambia in Auckland.
Well, it's never ideal to make a change to your defence at any time in the game, really, particularly when you're dominating.
Bronze for England. Kelly, that's a really good turn away from Olga Carmona. Cut out by Bonmati, but it's fallen really nicely for Ella Toon. Ella Toon here for England. Really well covered by Ian Hernandez.
It's looking promising for England. Ella Toon just turned back into traffic there. She had open country to work with.
Carter with the throw. Stanway. Real battle going on with Abigera. Bronze. Optimistic. wildly so.
Yes, very ambitious from Bronze. She had runners floating into that far back post area, and she just decided to back herself.
That's nicely played. Held it up beautifully. Paleo, now she goes. Bronze had a head start. Probably needed it too. Kelly. Walsh. Greenwood. Carter. Almost into the last 15 minutes of this final, unless England can find an equaliser. Lauren James, really good. Really good. Hemp. Kelly was there. So was Olga Carmona, who has been here, there and everywhere. That's nicely done though. Lauren James. Oh, was it on target? It was tipped over by Katakoi. It's an England corner.
Love that run from Lauren James. Off the shoulder. It's a tight angle and the save had to be made.
It's on target, all right. First England player other than Hemp to have a shot at the Spanish goal in this game. On target too. England corner. Driven in. Oh, Kelly nearly got something on it. Bronze. Bonmatí won it. Spain might break. Caldente racing ahead of her finds Oyan Hernandez. Now it's Mariona Caldente. Aitana Bonmatí. Bache on the turn, couldn't control it.
Well, we'll continue to see this game open up more and more as England push for this. Transition moments available for Spain as well. It's as close as they've come with Lauren James's effort.
Abejera. Free kick is given against Spain's Salma Paralluelo. And a yellow card.
Can see something on that right eye, it looks like.
Well, the elbow came across and the knee came up. Salma Paralluelo is booked. I wonder if there's a temptation from Jorge Vilda to think about bringing on Alexia Putellas at this stage for her huge big game experience, even though she has not been able to shine at this World Cup because of the injury she sustained in April in the way that she would have wanted. But the nous, the cleverness, the technique, the touch and everything is all there. Here's the goal.
And this is the moment that has separated the two teams. Taken beautifully, very clinical on a tight angle. But as you mentioned, Putellas, she's been warming up for a while now. What a player to have on the bench. The Ballon d'Or winner. We haven't even touched on the players that aren't here for both teams as well. You've got Beth Mead, Fran Kirby, Williamson, some absolute superstars. Mappy Leon as well for Spain. These are two big, strong footballing nations.
Leah Williamson, England's captain, injured, of course, is here today. Alex Greenwood. I think they want a new shirt for her. There's blood on the shirt, which she will not be able to carry on with. There's a cut somewhere around the eyebrow, I think.
You wonder what this break and play will do to both the teams. The momentum felt like it was with England there. Had a couple of nice moments. The crowd really getting into this match.
And what it does mean is that when we get to the 90th minute, there'll be a fair bit extra to add on. Lauren James has taken on the responsibility of finding a new shirt for Alex Greenwood. Is she to be the runner-up in a World Cup final again? Instructions for Olga Carmona, who's captain from Jorge Vilda. It's the knee. That's a really nasty one.
Yeah, it's just to that corner of the eyebrow there, which does split quite easily and can be painful. Saw Caitlin Ford just getting a shiny black eye yesterday for Australia as well. But I'm sure it'll take a lot more than that to get her off the field.
Well, has Mary Earp's penalty save given England an opportunity to get themselves back into this final? It's actually her first ever penalty save for England, excluding those in shootouts. Spain have conceded and scored late goals in this tournament. Billie Jean King there, still a champion.
It's a phenomenal lesson. It's a massive crowd. There's some big names here, of course. There's some Spanish royalty in the house as well. It's phenomenal for women's football, phenomenal for football in Australia.
Spanish royalty and sporting royalty. There they are. Queen Letizia and her daughter Princess Sofia. Alex Greenwood will be back on as soon as she can. For the moment, England have 10 and Spain have a lead. But not one which yet looks a decisive lead, and it could have been. What a psychological game this is as well, as Alex Greenwood comes back on, because the opportunity missed by Jenny Hermoso has cast seeds of doubt in Spanish minds and given England encouragement in a final in which they've been second best almost throughout. Lauren James. Bronze. A little bit too high. Carter back into Walsh. Bronze, first time cross is a great idea. But the only person who read it was the one wearing the yellow jersey, Katakoi.
Oh, I love that first time ball from Lucy Bronze. James had made the run but was offside. She tried to recycle. No one on the same page as Bronze.
Is she to be the match winner? Is she to be the person who lifts that trophy? Spain's captain, Olga Carmona. Oh, the error from Olga Carmona. Lauren James, or Carmona's brought her down. Did she? No. Play on, says the referee. Hermoso. Parallelo here. Bright won it. It's gone out of play for a throw into Spain.
Well, it looked a foul from here, didn't it? The English fans not happy. James had done all the hard work getting across the body there, but as Olga just got a toe in. It's 50-50.
Lovely turn, Bonmati. Mariona Caldente. Hermoso couldn't quite stretch. It wasn't a great ball from Caldente, and Hermoso's been hurt in the challenge. Spain actually have 2 players down at the moment. England play on. Well, Abejera brought down Lauren James, knowing full well that 2 of her teammates were down and that Spain needed a moment. They needed play to stop. Alexia Putellas is going to be coming on for Spain. Oh, Hermoso is down. Well, they are close, Spain. But they conceded in stoppage time against the Dutch in the quarter-final. They conceded in the 88th minute against Sweden in the semi-final. Albeit that they went straight down the other end and scored again in that game in the semi-final in Auckland. Hermoso is up.
You can see Wiegman has taken this moment this time to bring over Millie Bright and Lucy Bronze. Have a word to them.
Substitutions are imminent from both sides, I think. Putellas is definitely coming on for Spain, and Beth England is going to be coming on for England. Not back on the pitch yet. She is now, and we're going to make substitutions. First, England's Ella Toone is replaced. Beth England on for the 5th time off the bench in this World Cup, replacing Ella Toone, wearing number 19. I think the referee is slightly confused about who Spain are taking off. I think she assumed that Hermoso was coming off and was saying to Jenny Hermoso, well, go on then, off you go. But that's actually not the case. Hermoso is staying on. Alexia Putellas is still waiting to get on the pitch here. And it's a substitution which they're going to keep up their sleeve for a moment, Spain, whilst England have this throw-in which Alex Greenwood is going to take, with fewer than 3 minutes of normal time to play. Lauren James for England. Beth England, Millie Bright are both in the middle. Bright playing as an emergency extra forward player at the moment.
She's already on a yellow, playing with fire there.
Here's Bronze. Header from Bonabacek. Kelly. England's throw-in. Greenwood to take. Greenwood to retrieve that. Lucy Bronze. Up goes Millie Bright. Lauren James, Millie Bright. Katakoi has done well because it might well have been an England corner that. There's never been a 1-0 result in a Women's World Cup final. Katakoi with the clearance. Kira Walsh underneath it for England. Carter behind her. Sama Pereiro here for Spain. That's a good ball. Mariona Caldente, beautifully done. Hermoso, great block. Jess Carter, great defending for England.
Excellent cover from Jess Carter there. She had to be at full stretch, timed that beautifully. Hermoso trying to make amends for that penalty. She's earned her side a corner.
Spain are finally making that substitution. Mariona Caldente to replace by Alexia Putellas, the two-time Ballon d'Or winner and Spain's most capped player. Putellas on. Abejera with this Spain corner, which Tea's got something on. Chloe Kelly away for England. Lauren James trying to win it. And Moso is there. We're going to have 13 added minutes. Unlucky for some. Onabache, good ball. Bon Mati running into Greenwood. Alexia Putellas. Bache, Putellas, well won for England by Beth England. Lauren James here, jabbed away by Greenwood, but there might be more danger here. Jenny Hermoso for Spain. Teresa Abejera, Olga Carmona. Bouncing out of the challenge.
You can see England have made that change. Push Millie Bright up top, a tall target.
Hermoso. Abejera. Ivana Andres, that's a good-looking ball. Ryan Hernandez back into Bon Mati. Beautifully done. They're in behind. Good save again by Earps. Well, she's kept England in it again. Onabache denied at the near post by England's Mary Earps, despite a deflection off Jess Carter. Makes it an even better save.
She had to adjust at the very last second. Some of this goalkeeping at this World Cup has been phenomenal. Mary Earps, one of those, keeping England in the fight.
13 minutes. Abejera is going to leave the corner for Pereiro, who's from the England supporters who feel it's a time-wasting tactic. Pereiro with the delivery. It was a good leap by Paredes and a good defensive header too. And England have a free kick. Alex Greenwood. Cut out by Putellas. Bon Mati. Ryan Hernandez. Great ball. Oh! Went straight through Lucy Bronze. And Pereiro was not expecting that. And didn't get a touch either. Kelly forward, but fairly comfortable for Andres.
England struggling to get out of their own half. Spain with more opportunities. They are relentless.
Greenwood. England. Hemp. Walsh. Kelly. 4 in the middle for England. Chloe Kelly, decent ball in. Cleared away for Spain by Paredes. Given away by Lucy Bronze to Jenny Hermoso. Puteas. Handball is the decision.
It's clever from Puteas. It did look like it hit her in the chest, to be honest. It's a little harsh, but two-time Ballon d'Or player knows exactly what she's doing.
By Spain. Some respite by Spain. A free kick. Olga Carmona with the forward ball. Jess Carter looking to deal with it. Palilleo is with her. Carter desperate not to concede a corner. Puteas for Spain. Puteas was knocked over. Hermoso walks away from the scene of the crime, and Spain have a free kick. Stanway into the back of Alexia Puteas. Abigera will take this free kick. 8 added minutes remain. Abigera. Bronze with the clearing header. Bonmati arriving. Kelly did really well. Carter scraps it away. It's going back into the edge of the England penalty area where Walsh picks it up. And Lauren James can run it away to Lauren Hemp for England. They've got 5 blue shirts thrusting forward here, England. It's Hemp. Unlucky. Hermoso got a foot on it. England throw. Bronze with it to James. Bronze. Lauren James. Well played. Palilleo. Hermoso. This is the point at which muscles are screaming and lungs are empty. But you have to ignore all of that.
You can see Bronze is running with a little bit of a limp. She's battling through these final moments, but she will throw everything at this game. The closest England have ever been.
Spain have lost possession. Kira Walsh forward. England scrapping with Carmona, who won it really well. Lashed away by Abigera, but England have a throw-in. Greenwood. Great defensive work that. It's come through to Alexia Puteas here. Oh, Stanway's won it. Abigera won it back superbly. Bonmati carrying it. Will she deliver the pass? Still goes. Cuts inside Walsh. Charged down by Carter. Palilleo. Bronze in the way. Spain corner. They're saying to Bonmati, why did you not play it wide?
There's bodies flying everywhere. I think Bonmati was saying, why aren't these players running more narrow? She's at the top of the 18. It's that initial win from Stanway and then immediately loses it. And here, for me, the players stay way too wide. Once it gets to the 18-yard box, you trigger that inside run.
Time is not England's friend here. In goes the Spanish corner kick. Jess Carter got a touch on it. Was it the last touch? It was. It's going to be another corner to Spain. And whoever's furthest away from that corner flag can take it.
England still leaving 3 players high. Spain matching that with a few cover players as well. Surprised Spain aren't just trying to keep this in the corner.
Yeah. Samuel Payet is going to deliver this into the England penalty area by the look of it. The 3 are very much outnumbered. Marina Paredes wasn't very far away from getting a touch on that. It's gone behind for a goal kick. Paredes sprinting back. Three and a half minutes between Spain and the World Cup win. Putellas forward. Carter. Bright jumping, beaten in the air by Paredes. That was an important intervention from Olga Carmona. Hemp. Oyan Hernandez here. She's quick. So's Greenwood, who's done well to stick with her. Hernandez. Greenwood with the challengers, won it brilliantly. Brilliantly.
This has been a game of the highest quality. Do England have it in them? Do they have a moment of magic? It's desperate stakes.
Carter goes long. England brings it down. Looks for the back heel to Hemp, but Bache was there. Cleared away by Andres. Hernandez. Hermoso. There's a foul on Hermoso. It's a free kick to Spain. There's conviction amongst those England fans and coaches now beginning to ebb away. Kelly with a boot on top of Hermoso. Onapache went over Putellas, has come through to Samuel Payet. Great defending by Carter. It's a free kick. Free kick to England. Crucially for them. Mary Earps. Headed on by Lauren Hemp. Olga Carmona's there. She thought she was fouled. Well, it's there. Putellas is fouled by Hemp. And Spain are almost there. Spain are almost world champions. Lashed by Paredes. Headed out to play by Hermoso. England have the throw-in. Lucy Bronze takes it. It clears Olga Carmona. It finds Millie Bright. Lauren Hemp takes it up. Beth England is in the middle. Chloe Kelly's in the middle. Oh, it's a brilliant defensive header from Bache. Bright is there. Lashed away by Abigera. Great defending. Brilliantly defended by Onapache.
And that was potentially the last opportunity, almost certainly the last opportunity for England. A great run from Hemp, but world-class defending.
England have a throw-in, and this throw-in has to be turned into a goal. Carter launches it. Putellas clears it. Stanway delivers it. Back in. Did she get a touch on it? England want a corner. It's given. Chloe Kelly's going to take it. And the goalkeeper, Mary Earps, is going forward. Spain wonder why we're still playing. England have a corner. In goes the England corner kick. Katakoi claims it brilliantly. A fantastic take by the young goalkeeper. And Spain are the champions of the world. Triumph from adversity. This Spanish squad are officially the world's best side, and you cannot question that they deserve to win this final.
It's impossible to argue with that. They were superb tonight. Even without some of their best players and a tumultuous lead-up, they are the best in the world.
Heartbreaking for England, delirium for Spain. The 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup final is over, and it's finished. Spain 1, England 0.
That's what I was talking about. Okay. When you pay now, by tomorrow, it will be ready.